Do a little married night in my life, a little night vlog. It is about 5 o'clock right now. My husband is still working. He's working till 7 tonight. It's always very different, but I have a couple errands to run. I want to run to Target because we're still looking for a side table for our living room. We got married about a month and a half ago, and then we were in our hometown for about a month. So our home still needs a bit of like fixing up, and not fixing up, finishing I should say. So I want to run to Target, maybe get some organizational things, stuff like that. So that's the plan right now. It's about 5 o'clock, like I said. It's 5:20, so he'll get out in like an hour and a half. I'll pick him up and then we'll head back home. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for dinner. We might have taco bowls or something again. So let's just start our night. I'm gonna run downstairs, get in the car, and head to Target. I'm just gonna fill up my water. I have a really bad habit of chewing ice, so I've been trying to drink out of a bottle like this that has a straw so I don't eat the ice. I know that sounds silly, but I also just remembered we have burgers in the freezer, so I might get some of those out to start thawing out so we can eat those for dinner. Like linen ottoman, but it was gingham, brown gingham, and I liked it, but I feel like I could find, I don't know, I want to be like not just buy it because I sort of liked it, I want to like really like it, and it was quite pricey. And I was thinking like an ottoman, and then you could put like a wood tray on it, and then like obviously like drinks and stuff. So that's what I was thinking, but I'm gonna look online because I didn't love the pattern anyway. So it is, what time is it now? It's 6:08, so I have a little bit. I'm gonna run into Aldi. We're gonna have burgers tonight. I got those out, but I wanna find something for like, I wanna make those like date peanut butter Snicker thingy majiggers like you see. I've seen them on TikTok a bunch. I've made them before. They're really good. So I want to get that, and then maybe I'll get, we don't have buns, but I'm gonna use sourdough bread for my burger. Aiden can eat that. So this is really funny, but I have like a phobia of ketchup. I really don't like ketchup at all. But obviously we're having burgers, and I always joke with Aiden, but I kind of feel bad. Like he doesn't have to eat his burger plain, so I might get him some ketchup. Like I don't know why it grosses me out so much, but like I feel bad. Like he's not gonna enjoy it if it's plain like I do. But anyway, so I'm gonna run into Aldi. It's right here anyway, and then I'll probably just go sit in the parking lot. I brought my laptop to get some work done. I just wanted to get out of the house, so I left a little early. But let's run into Aldi. It's right across the parking lot, so I'm just gonna drive over there and then grab a few things. Starbucks and got a hot chocolate because, you know, I was done early. I don't know, I just really wanted it, and I had to pee, so it was a two for one. And now I'm gonna head to the baseball field and wait in the parking lot for Aiden. While we're sitting here with nothing to do, I thought I would answer some of my most frequently asked questions. I posted a little question box the other day, mostly about wedding stuff, which I promise is coming. I'm gonna do like a whole video on all things wedding, because I just feel like it would help some people out if you're planning a wedding in a short period of time, or if you're just planning a wedding in general. I always get asked if I went to college, and I did go to college. Me and Aiden actually both started at the same school, University of North Florida in Jacksonville, Florida. That's where we started going to school. I finished there. I graduated in 3 years. So we graduated high school during COVID 2020. And then, so 2020, and then I graduated in 2023. And then right after I graduated, Aiden transferred, not because I graduated, it just kind of worked perfectly that I wasn't in school anymore, but he transferred to Liberty, where he is now coaching. So he played a year. I guess I'll just give the whole rundown because his situation is sort of weird too. He is why we're in Virginia. But so his senior year, he was at Liberty playing baseball. That's why he transferred. They had like a whole coaching, like all the coaches left at UNF, so he like went into the transfer portal. It's like all baseball terms, but he went into like the transfer portal and he came to Liberty to play baseball for his last year. And then, so we had to figure out what we were gonna do after he graduated. So he is really wanting to stay into baseball, so he is starting his coaching career, which is what we're doing at Liberty. He is a grad assistant right now, so he pretty much is going to grad school and like just building his resume right now. That's how I usually explain it, because it's not like a job, like it's not set in stone. It's for this year. We could be here next year, we could not be here next year. So I'm kind of thinking we might not, I don't know, there's a good chance of both ways. Like we could be here next year or we could not be here next year. But yes, I did graduate college. Long story short, I don't even know how I got into that, but I graduated with a degree in marketing. So kind of what I'm doing now, but different. I started social media pretty much right after I graduated and wasn't really making any money from it for a long time until like 8-9 months ago. So it really was like pretty perfect timing. Very grateful for it. I was a nanny and yeah, and now I'm here. I'm trying to think what other questions. Oh, lots of questions on if I've shared where we're moving. We're moving somewhere this summer, just for the 3 months of summer, for coaching as well. We're moving to Wisconsin. He played summer ball in Wisconsin all his college career, so he played for this team that he's now going to be coaching for. So at least we know some family up there, or not family, but they feel like family. When he was in summer ball, he lived with a host family, and they are the sweetest people ever. So at least we know them. We know another family up there, so we'll be there for 3 months. We'll just get, I don't know really where. We don't have like the whole living situation figured out. Might get an Airbnb, might get like a short-term rental. I don't really know. So we'll be in Wisconsin this summer. So after the season ends, which is like end of May here, we will either, that's another thing, like we don't know if we're gonna keep our lease here, because we don't know if he's still gonna be here, or our lease ends here in June. So we don't know if we should pack up all of our stuff, bring it to Florida, and then potentially bring it back to Virginia or somewhere different. So we have no idea. I'm not too worried. We have plenty of months to figure that out. We honestly probably won't know what he's doing next year until May, like the end of the season, but which is kind of crazy to think about, but that's okay. We're young, we can travel. I'm kind of excited to live in different places. That's why, like, I would love if he still lived here because we have friends here next year, but it would also be cool to like maybe start going closer towards home. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like that's like, I've been getting questions about like updates on like why we're moving somewhere this summer and why we have to leave, yada yada yada. So that's why. It's a crazy time, but I'm excited. It'll be a lot of fun. Our families want us to be closer and we want to too, but we're not like choosing to live this far. It's just where he's getting the opportunities, and coaching or starting his coaching career here is a very good opportunity. So that's why we're doing it, and it's fun so far. I think the other day I had like a realization of, holy crap, I'm not living with my parents anymore. not in like a bad way, sort of like mixed emotions. And I'm like, that's so crazy. Like, I don't live in our little town in Florida anymore, but it's okay. Anyway, Aiden should be done by now. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, because they were taking
You want cheese?
Yes. It is delicious. Who folds them right?
No, we'll see. We will see.
Before we say who, which one's correct?
No, they know how. They just saw me fold it.
This one's mine. This is how mom folds. This is the wrong way. Like, look how much room your hand towel takes up.
The Instagram. No. Where do you have to put the hand towel that it takes up too much room?
We did a poll on Instagram, and I am definitely gonna win.
I am definitely gonna win.
Stop! This is messed up.
Yeah.
How are you winning already?
Because I got a brain, and that's how you fold your towels.
No one folds the towels like that.
Look at your thing.
Why do we have no ice?
Because you chomp on it all day?
I literally don't. I barely had enough ice to put in my coffee.